Okay, it's me again, Joe from Joe's Golden Garage. I forgot when I uploaded the previous video with the Lincoln Town car and the Mercedes and the Lexus. I forgot to tell you guys about this car that I found yesterday. This was the car I was going to go get. No questions asked. I know the Mercedes is pretty. I know the Lincoln and the Lexus are nice. But I just want you to look at the pictures of this car. First of all, I have absolutely no desire to own an Infiniti I30. This car was made from 1996 to 1999 in this body style. In 2000, it changed with the Maxima to a much more pleasant body style. This is the old, like 95 through 99 Maxima. Pretty basic. But I'm going to scroll through a few of these pictures here. This car is a 98, and it's finished in that kind of plum burgundy color. Not a favorite color of mine, but if the paint's in excellent condition like this car, I can deal with a funny color. This car had 80,000 original miles. It was a two-owner. The second owner, I spoke to him on the phone in great length. He bought it in 2010. So he had owned it for 9 years. He had a 3-ring binder full of all the service history, maintenance records, and they were all done at the Infiniti dealership. So it had impeccable service. Clean Carfax. It had never been wrecked. It had never had any paint work. Nothing. Had a fairly new set of Uniroyal tires. Not my favorite brand, but hey, that's decent enough. I probably would have put some Michelins on it or something. There's a picture of the trunk with some the license plate surround from the selling dealer, which was... Shit, I can't read it. I think it says Gray Infiniti. No, Lorry. Lorey Infiniti. Also, there's a box there from Infiniti. Who knows what's in that? Owner's manuals and accessories? I don't know. I forgot to ask him about it. Interior, there's the door. Card, driver's door card. Impeccable. Driver's seat, impeccable. He had installed a updated head unit. Still had the original radio, but he wanted to gain some Bluetooth connectivity, so he did upgrade that, which is a nice upgrade, I think. Just a clean, lovely car. Oh, that's a picture of the headliner and the sunroof. Looks pretty good. Another shot of the kind of console. As you can see, it's spotless, clean. It's got a rubber mat over the carpeted floor mat, which is kind of nice. I mean, just look at those leather seats. I mean, they're phenomenal. Whoa, skipped one. Okay, there's a little more close-up of the dash. Back seat. There's the 3-ring binder with all the service history and everything in it. Just an ultra clean car. Look, no wear to speak of. I mean, there's a little wrinkling, but no tears or holes. I think this may be the last picture. No, I had another one. Gorgeous car. And there's my okra. No, that's my squash. So anyway, 1998 Infiniti I30. A car I have never, ever been interested in whatsoever. Period. But when you run across a 21-year-old car that has had two owners, no wrecks or accidents, original paint, looks that freaking clean and that nice, low miles, 80 something thousand miles, interior is spotless, and the seller is like, totally legit. I mean, you jump all over that. He was asking $37.50 for the car. And I was like, that's a deal. I'm going to take it. He lived about 30 minutes from me. He lives about 30 minutes from me. And I could not, when I found the car yesterday, it was at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. And I had some things going on with my kids last night. And we had dinner plans. And I talked to him, and he just assured me, you're good till tomorrow. You're good till tomorrow, And last night when I was getting in bed, oh gosh, I went to bed about 11:30 last night. He sent me a damn text that said a guy called him and told him he would be at his house in 5 minutes at 10 o'clock last night. And it kind of irritated me a little bit that he kind of, he knew I was coming today, the next day, which is today. He knew I was coming. But I get it. First person that shows up with cash gets the car. I understand that rule. I'm a freaking dealer. I'm not going to hold a car for nobody. Unless you give me a deposit, I'll hold it for a few days. And I did offer him a deposit. And I really wish I would have pushed the subject because he was like, no, it's okay. Anyway, he said the guy showed up with all the cash, did not test drive the car, did not sit down in the car. He said the only thing the guy did at 10:15, something like that last night, popped the hood, checked the oil, kind of looked around under the hood, checked some fluids, shut the hood, handed him the cash, and said, can you follow me to my house? And that was that. It was gone. So, totally missed it, and I'm so bummed about it. But, like I said, I've never wanted one of those cars. They've never really appealed to me. I wasn't crazy about the color, but, when it comes to a cheap, inexpensive used car, fall in love with the service history, the number of owners that it has had, whether it's been wrecked or painted. Fall in love with the condition, especially if it's a 21-year-old car. No one's going to be, looking at you in a 21-year-old car and going, ooh, look at that. Unless it's like a Mercedes convertible or a BMW, a Ferrari or something really nice. But in just a typical, $3,000 to $5,000 price range, I would have driven that car and been just tickled to death to have it. But missed it. Oh well. So look at the other video I posted. I am going to go look at that gorgeous Mercedes E320 if it doesn't get sold before I can get there. I've already heard back on the Lincoln Town car. It's gone. It's sold within the past hour, so it's gone. So I've got the Mercedes 94 Mercedes E320 and the 94 LS400 Anniversary Edition, which is pretty unusual. So I got those two available still that I'm going to go see this afternoon, hopefully. So anyway, I'll keep y'all posted. Y'all have a good one. Peace.